So the final then, Brian, it's in Istanbul and it's Manchester City against Inter Milan. The nouveau riche against one of the storied old clubs of Europe, and there'll be lots of talk about that aspect that we touched on this evening as well. How do you see Inter Milan measuring up? We look at the wide players that Inter Milan have, the strong defending that you talked about before the game, and the aggression that they showed in beating AC Milan over the two legs. Have they got something in their arsenal to trouble City?
Except, I think only the defensive side of it. I don't think the attacking thing. When we did a piece on Lautaro Martinez earlier on, but I think he's very inconsistent. I don't think himself and the other attackers, basically. I'd be interested with how it develops. Well, Lukaku might get his place for the final. Zeko is the main man playing the central position. Lukaku's played very well and it made a difference when he came on the other day. I just don't think they'd be good enough around the middle. Kalahanglu, Barella, Mkhitaryan. I don't see them having much possession against what we saw from Manchester City tonight, with Stones coming into midfield with Rodri, the excellence of Gundogan, De Bruyne. I can't see them getting much of the ball in midfield, despite the work rate again that we've shown of them. And it'll be a matter of their defence trying to hang on.
When you see what City did to Real Madrid this evening, the champions of Europe, with all those legends that they have in their team, I mean, is it really hard to make a case for Inter Milan in that final?
It is difficult. It's going to be an unbelievable upset if Inter Milan was to be able to hold out against Man City, because I think, like Brian says, they'll dominate possession, they'll create opportunities, and the way they smother you, so you try and clear the ball like we've seen tonight, they're straight back on top of it. They win all the second balls and they just start again with the pressure, with the build-up and with the movement. And I think similar tonight, Inter Milan have a couple of aging players in their team, and they might feel the pace
in the heat of Istanbul in a few weeks' time. Maybe their only hope is if Pep comes up with something crazy, and he's not even doing that anymore in the matches.
Tommy, I mean, look at the defensive stuff now. It's structured, it's solid. And if he wants Stones to go back and make it forward, he will.
Heavy favourites. You have to leave it there, folks.